We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my N-words, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers. Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SidescrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to ya. Big show today. Like, packed to the gills. It's the second time this week I've used that phrase, actually. Not on this show, but either way, big show. Glad you're with us. It's going to be a good one. Hello, Blabs.
Hello. Hi. I didn't think you were going to get the right setup. I was like, is he going to get the right button today?
I'm learning here. It's only been 3 years. We're figuring it out, you know. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How's everything going in your world?
It's going.
Sandwiches, anything like that?
I actually ate a lot of food this morning because I really haven't eaten food in a couple of days. And so I ate some pasta for like breakfast at like 8 in the morning.
And what kind of pasta, Blabs?
Oh, it was pasta vongole. So it's pasta and clams.
At 8 a.m.?
And a little candy parmigiano reggiano.
Once again, you are like the Latino who, when they're speaking, they're like, well, I was having a good conversation with Bob Smith down the way, and then Jose Martinez came in, and we had this. That's like you, Blas. Whenever you speak Italian over here, Parmigiano Reggiano. It's amazing.
I didn't say that. And then about like 45 minutes ago, I had eggs.
Oh wow, this is a big morning for you.
Yeah, I had 2 eggs with some grissini, and I was very happy.
Is that a little piece of bread?
Yeah, little tiny breadsticks. You know, the really thin ones. They're like this fat, and they're like pretty long. Yeah, grissini.
Yeah. Well, I know that people every day, they tune in. And by the way, I love seeing the Italian hands in the chat. That's like my favorite thing. When the chat
on my channel, I have
this.
a GIF that just does this, where it's just the hand emote.
It's a bada boom, bada boom. And as we did discuss yesterday on my trip to Europe, specifically spending time in Rome, it was confirmed to me that literally every single stereotype about Italians is true, and That's okay. That's okay. Stereotypes are funny, and they're a real thing. And even when you want to have pasta with clams at 8 o'clock in the morning.
It was leftovers. It was really good because then they kind of like marinate in the fridge with the sauce. It was very light though. Like I didn't have all the right ingredients in it because I'm going very simple lately. But yeah, I did the simple pasta and clams. A little bit of parsley. It was really good.
Can we do a cooking show with you, Blabs? Where
you tried, and then you were just mean to me the entire time when I was making my pasta carbonara. You and Desiree were big bullies the entire stream.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you were. You guys were mean and making fun of me.
What?
So only if you're nice to me, then I'll do it.
Listen, do you need a gold star as well? Can I give you some gold stars, make you feel better
about
yourself there, Blabs?
Absolutely.
Okay. Important question for our wonderful guest today. Mally, how early in the day have you had pasta? Oh, she's muted. She can't answer.
Well, okay, I thought the part that made it bad was the clams, not the pasta. I've definitely had pasta for breakfast.
There's leftover pasta. It was really good. I mean, if you're up early enough, like any day, any time of the day is lunchtime or dinner time, you know? Like, eat what you want to eat. We're all adults here.
I had Cajun chicken pasta a couple weeks ago for breakfast because it was leftover.
Yeah.
How early?
8:30.
Okay. Blab,
see, it's just a you problem, Craig. Everyone else enjoys food whenever they want to eat food. They don't be lectured by somebody on the internet.
I'm not lecturing. I'm not lecturing at all.
I can feel the hardcore judging just wafting over here.
Well, I mean, listen, if there's one thing I know about judgment, it's me, because I did just come back from Italy, and I felt like I was being judged the entire time by all those
Yes, you should have been.
Yeah. Blabs, quick question for you. Is blackened chicken pasta in the Italian cookbook? Or Cajun blackened chicken pasta. I think that's what you said, Mally.
I don't know about the blackened part.
Yeah, no one said that.
Cajun chicken pasta. Just
Sorry,
Cajun.
Why
my
are you
fault.
racist, Craig?
No, you can say blackened without it being a bad thing. I just want to point that out, Blabs.
Is that like,
if
do you
if I was to
cook
say
it or
a
char
creamy
it?
Alfredo, it doesn't necessarily
You just
mean
burn
white.
it. There
Yeah,
it
I'm
is,
like, what does
chicken.
blackened mean? Does that mean you like char it or grill it a certain way?
It's just charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah, I've never done it like that, but
You
it
never had
sounds
blackened
good.
chicken before?
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, back to the original question. Blabs, is the Cajun chicken Alfredo pasta or whatever pasta in the Italian?
She didn't say Alfredo either. What are you doing? You just
Whatever.
added a whole bunch of Italian words. It wasn't even an Italian dish in the first place.
Blabs, is the Cajun chicken in the Italian cookbook?
No, not like not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I'm not the
just
be
curious.
all end all of what's in a cookbook. No, am
Black
I?
is the Italian cookbook.
I am the cookbook.
That's right. I need to speak with my Nona first. My Nona before.
That's what my nephews call my mom.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet.
'Cause
Yeah,
she's
nonna and nonno.
Nonna and Nonna.
Yeah. Well, they're like 4
Well,
and 1.5.
Well,
Those
I'll tell you what. I'm
terrorists.
saying no. I'm saying no right now.
No.
To what everybody's about to witness. I need everyone to shut up real quick. I want to close everybody out here real quick. Here's the thing. I would like everybody to shield your eyes because what you're about to witness right now is the brightest thing ever seen on Side Scrollers. I'm going to clear it out. I'm going to introduce you to the true star of the show. The true star of the show. I think his hood card may be taken away. Everybody, please say hello to.
Hey, everybody. I cleaned up my face so as to better prepare blackface for my MLK appearance later on in the show. That's what I did. I needed to do it. I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize. I also got my lip stuck in the shaver. And that was very painful this morning as blood shot at my mirror because it got caught right in here. So I suffer for my appearance, and you're all welcome.
Well, I appreciate you being so brave, Phoenix.
Thank you.
Truly,
I appreciate
you're
that.
brave. That's right. And the chat, obviously, and I want to let you know, I shaved today too. So
Ooh.
and Blabs, did you shave today? Did you get your stubble off?
Yeah, I did. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a cleanly shaven episode of Side Scrollers today. which
Baby
is just
faces today.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all little babies, which is good.
Yeah.
So here we are. Glad everybody's with us today. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the 145,000 just normal men who have found us over on YouTube. The nearly 49,000 who have found us over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. Once again, the show live every day over at kick.com/sidescrollers and Twitch. And you can find the show also over at Spotify, which is just wonderful. The Spotify numbers, once again, continue to grow, which is great to see here on as a live show. We usually don't have phenomenal Spotify numbers, but nothing would make me happier than to get our show into like the top 10 of Spotify over there. That'd be awesome. Anyways, lots of good things on today's show. We are going to be getting into the big verdict yesterday, the Karmello Anthony case, and specifically the reaction to it. This was bonkers, and the best thing about it is that Mally hasn't seen any of it. So we're going to get Mally's
strap
first reaction.
in, Mal.
Oh yeah, it's going to be good. We have an innovative coffee shop, which we're going to start today's show with today. Very excited for that. We have another. We have popcorn bucket talk, but I don't know if we're going to get to that today. I know Mally's
Why
really
not?
excited today.
Thanks, Flaps.
Did you see her face? How dare you?
got
She's
really
a
mad.
guest. You haven't seen Mally in months, and this is what you do? Like, get fucked, Craig.
And by the way, Craig, I did her. Everyone knows I love Mally. She's like America's sweetheart. But I did her dirty. While you were gone, I did intros, and she.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
And I
true.
said,
True.
I believe her intro was, speaking of dead hookers.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now, Phoenix. You and I
We're all doing
may
her
be
dirty.
We may be the true masters of transitions on this show.
Well, one of us
Segues.
might be. I don't know about me.
10 out of 10.
I said transitions, not transitioning. Just to be clear.
Good point. Good point.
But we
Could've
also
fooled
that
me.
and thank you, Blabs. Appreciate that. Coming up in about 43 minutes from now, we are going to have a viral story going straight to the source. A streamer named, I believe it's MiiaTzu, is joining us. She was recently booted out of a Sega group, a community group, for having wrong think. This was actually a direct suggestion from you, our normal men, who said, hey, you should get her on the show. So you know what? We have. In just a matter of good job, Blabs. Way to go. And we are now officially doing top 10 lists of dead YouTubers, which someday I hope to make the list. I know, finally. So we'll get to that. And Mally really wants to talk about Switch 2 Resort Sports. And we're going to spend about probably an hour and a half on that.
I don't think Craig knows what you got last week, Mally.
It's the hard news. It's the main. Oh yeah, you may not know.
Yeah,
what
he
do you
doesn't
have,
know.
Mally?
I am officially a Switch 2 owner.
Yay!
Yay.
Do we have any celebration, Phoenix? Any popping or anything like that? Any sort of that we can do? That?
Yeah, it's obviously we're all very excited.
We make magic here on the show on a
We
day-to-day
sure
basis,
do, Craig.
Speaking of magic, we have a showdown today, which I'm going to tell you this right now. We sometimes struggle with a showdown for each episode. Today, I use the magic of AI to actually determine today's showdown. Now, what I did was I went into Grok and I said, this is Mally. She's going to be on our show. Find me 2 things from her timeline that she loves dearly that we can help destroy. And this is what we had today with today's showdown. Phoenix, please give us a rundown of what today's Side Scroller Showdown will be.
This is a franchise battle. Here we go.
2 franchise, square off. 1 that Mally loves, 1 I'm not sure if Mally does or not. That's right. It's Kingdom Hearts versus Final Fantasy. Mally?
Should we tell her she's muted?
She muted again.
I gotta go with Kingdom Hearts. Like the Keyblade. Hello.
All right. So there we go. You guys can vote with your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. I'd like to remind you that whichever one loses is gone forever. And in the battle, in the conversation online, when people say, hey, which is better, Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, they'll look to today's show, June 10th, 2026, as the deciding factor in this argument. They'll say that episode of Side Scroll is decided once and for all. So be wary with those votes today, everybody. It could get very, very spicy.
And don't you dare! We know it's gonna happen. Don't you dare, you sons of bitches out there! Don't you dare say Xenosaga. Okay, don't
you do it.
Don't do it.
But I will say this, Mr. Rich Lowpitch came in with 5, says, just like Blabs, I too try to say things the way my ancestors said them, but for some reason people look scared when I start shouting in German.
I love all the German memes on Instagram. They make me laugh.
It fights you again. Fight.
Wow. Such an angry language.
It is.
I said you look great, Craig.
No.
I can say like Philosopher's Stone in German. It's like understand the Weisen, and it's really great.
When you speak German, do you have to go
I just do
voice?
it. I think it's like should be a requirement.
Oh yeah.
I have to sit on my right hand because it gets carried away.
It gets my hand is cold, needs to be warmed up right there, right?
Yep.
Insolent came in with 5 Canadian money. He says breakfast as a meal is the first one of the day. Breakfast as a set of foods is a social construct. First time in catching a while live. $5 for Xenosaga. It begins. All right.
It never ended, actually. It's always been Xenosaga since you've been gone.
Okay. All right. Young Stub came in with 2, says, so he's really turning to Peggy for real. Oof. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, dear.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And Godzilla's Greaser came in with 5 just now. Says, take it from someone who's seen Texas prisons, never been arrested. By the way, Godzilla Greaser, what? I'm sorry. I don't even want to finish the super chat. How have you seen Texas prisons? And okay,
maybe he got a tour when he was in school and be like, don't fuck up or else you'll be behind these bars, Godzilla Greaser.
Dude,
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a guard. I would not be surprised. He's a tall guy.
Or a family member was like working for, the jails and he got a tour. Take your kid to work day.
He says those 17-year minimums are going to feel like an eternity. It's right there. Thank you, Godzilla's Greaser. Appreciate you. And sorry for your deep, in-depth knowledge of the Texas prison system.
Or not sorry?
Yeah, Dance with the Devil 501 came in with 10 for Kingdom Hearts. Says I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts, never played Final Fantasy ever, which I know is a sin. Kingdom Hearts was fun for my Disney family too, as my sisters would and still watch me play.
I totally relate to that. I know it might be a sin as well, but I've never played Final Fantasy. I'm not nearly as familiar with those characters, but I love Kingdom Hearts and the gameplay and like the bouncing from world to world. Love it. Love that.
I think I've never actually played through Kingdom Hearts either, and I wonder if playing through them with my kids would be good. Even though, like we're not big Disney folks really anymore,
Yeah.
like because they're weird. But
it's
they
old Disney.
But they do know the characters.
Yeah, it's old
I don't
Disney.
know.
It's Hercules, it's Alice in Wonderland, and the thing about it too is it's extremely vast in lore. So like if you want something to like latch onto, there are so many different stories within that realm. It's fun to get into. They announced the 4th game too.
I love the theme song. The theme song is spectacular.
Yeah, the
that's
music's
one thing I
great.
know about Kingdom Hearts is the music for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, you guys once again can vote with your super chats, Director Nation's Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Maybe even use Rumble Wallet if you like. That'd be a great thing to try if you haven't used it yet. We'll be talking more about Rumble Wallet a little bit later in the show. So buckle up, y'all. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button wherever you guys are tuning in. Can we get a goal of 1,000 thumbs up today over on YouTube? I would really appreciate that if you just took a second and hit that thumbs up. Over on Rumble, you do what you want. It's okay. It's chaos over there. I love that. And you guys over on Side Scrollers Plus, you just behave. The greatest chat in all the internet. Probably the weirdest chat in all the internet. I'd say.
Every time someone says behave, I always think of Nanny McPhee when the kid's like, beehive.
Oh my gosh, that
Every
is such a
time.
niche reference that I immediately get. I loved Nanny McPhee 1 and 2. I loved them both.
Two's all right. First one is like off
The
the
first one's
charts.
always
Got
better, but
Patrick Doyle
they're
music.
really good.
It's a fantastic movie.
I feel like you guys have a look on your face that says I've never heard of this movie.
I love Nanny McPhee. It's one of my top
I'm
favorites.
trying to remember if I may have worked on that film.
Nice.
It's
Good old
really
Nanny
good.
McPhee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behave.
I feel like that was the era where like Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium and
Definitely
we
worked on
worked
that
on.
one.
I loved that movie so much. Probably a childhood favorite. But like those kinds of films have my heart. That they all
Yeah.
came out around the same time.
Nanny McPhee for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm glad we can get
Craig,
that going
thoughts?
Today. Yeah.
Beehive.
Beehive, indeed. Beehive.
You're quoting like a literal baby.
Exactly. Beehive.
I've quoted Blabs before, so it's all right. It's no big deal. All right. Lots to get to today, so let's get to it. Buckle up, y'all. It's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
All right. For some reason, the asset stopped playing in my ear. But very excited today. By the way, today's segment of Hard News, we have a sponsor, friends. Very excited for this. Look, we know we have Father's Day right around the corner. Hard News today, Side Scrollers today, brought to you by our friends over at Raycon. If you haven't yet, Father's Day right around the corner. You may be the father. You may be gifting something to your dad. Hey, you want to give something to your son? I got something very practical for you guys that you guys can use literally every single day. It's awesome. I've been using these Raycon everyday clip earbuds pretty much every day since I got them, whether I'm out walking around in Europe, running errands, doing stuff through the house. I was literally spraying down a pool filter this morning with them on. It's extremely easy to use. It's awesome. And I like about these things because they're different than normal earbuds. They got this lightweight clip design you can see right there that gently hook onto your ear so they stay put without jamming them straight into your ear and putting pressure on your ears. I can still hear what's going on around me. I love that. While listening to podcasts, music, or taking calls, which honestly makes a huge difference if you're moving or multitasking. And they're super comfortable. I've worn them for hours. I had them on today. I genuinely forgot they were there prior to the show. Plus, battery life is great, the sound is clean, and I can bounce between devices really easy without a hassle. And if you wear glasses, huge bonus, they don't get in the way or pinch. Look, Raycon has over 3 million customers, a 30-day happiness guarantee, and they have honestly probably become a part of my daily routine, which is awesome. So do yourself a favor. Upgrade your dad's everyday routine. Go to the link on your screen. That is buyraycon.com/sidescrollers. Clip and get 15% off. It is spectacular. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring today's episode of Side Scrollers and Hard News. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. By the way, like, seriously, Father's Day. Think about it. It's like a week away. It's crazy. Did you know that, Mally? Did you know that Father's Day is right around the corner?
It's zooming up.
It's right there. Like my birthday falls like either on Father's Day or like around Father's Day, depending on the year. So yeah, it's always one of those.
Before Father's Day, it's a couple days before. Your birthday's on the 17th, and Father's Day's on the 21st. That's a Sunday.
That's good. Well, so no Father's Day. So you got a couple extra days to shop, which is good. So, all right, let's get into this, friends. Listen, there is some serious business opportunities being had in Los Angeles right now. And you want to talk about an opportunity. Look, if there's one thing people are addicted to in society right now, well, one is coffee and the other is probably sex. So let's just combine the two. As in LA, the first Bikini coffee company is opened, and they have to deal with weirdo customers wearing smart glasses to film them. Hey, we're on TikTok. You want to check it out, what they have to say, Mally? Let's see what they have to say.
Oh, my God.
What, do you have issues with this, Mally?
Which part?
Selling coffee. Let's go to Tan Line's Coffee here. Here we go.
That way we used to have.
What? Oh, thanks, TikTok.
Wow.
We clearly don't even want to be seen here. Let's try this again. Go.
If it doesn't work, that video is in the Dexerta article.
Okay.
We used to have these guys that were shipping like fish stuff.
People like hang out on here?
Yeah. Talk a lot about films with people and like movies.
A director and a DP. I'm straight out of school, so I'm like still.
You think she's really a DP? Phoenix?
I don't think so.
A display port?
Maybe getting some DP, but I do not think she is a DP.
Dr.
Easy,
Pepper?
Phoenix. We're already in YouTube jail.
I'm trying
right
to
now,
help,
probation.
Dr. Pepper!
Blabs, do you know what a DP is?
Yes, we learned with this brew.
Phoenix, can you tell everybody what a DP is? For
That would be a director of photography, Craig.
That's right.
No.
Yeah, so she's a director of photography, just moonlighting as a bikini coffee salesperson. By the way, got to be real careful with the coffee in this uniform here, because you can get some burns.
I was thinking about that.
That's a dangerous thing to work in, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see some of the things they have to deal with.
Learning.
I had spent so much time trying to be so serious. You know what I mean? And now I'm just like working in a bikini, and I'm just like having fun with girls.
We're Michelin star eligible. For every 100 cool people, we get like one weird guy. You can always tell when it is meta glasses because when you ask them, hey, could you take off your glasses? Why? There's nothing wrong with them.
Trying to record every angle, every detail.
Yeah. Do you guys get good tips?
We do. Yeah. It's worth it.
Yeah. You have the train station.
You like how they're like, we got all these weirdos who come in and they film us with their meta glasses. It's really weird and I hate it, but the money's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Blabs, would you? How long until you become an employee of Tan Lines Coffee?
I don't like walking around in bikini, so it won't really happen very soon, I think.
No.
No, I'm too pasty. I posted a picture of me in rompers the other day, and everyone told me to go see the sun, and I was a ghost.
It's really messed up. Jeez, Blabs. Do you think that we'll ever see like a banana hammock coffee, where guys are?
I think he was going to say a banana hammock. Is that what you're going to say?
And I was like, yes, let's get one.
Yeah. That's what I said. Banana hammock. Yeah. Do you think we'll ever see that?
Lord, hope so.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
I went to the website, and unfortunately, the website is not available. It doesn't look like they're doing very well, or they're doing too well, because the site has reached its usage limits. Like, too many people have gone to Tan Lines Coffee.
We can't tell which it is.
Yeah, like I'm not quite sure. So
that's funny.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. So anyways, like this is one of those things. I think I saw a movie where we saw something like this, where like women were selling coffee in the morning in scantily clad outfits, and I don't know, like I think it's one of those things where I think they understand this. Like when you go into a situation and you know you're going to be working for a place called Tan Lines Coffee and you know the uniform is a bikini, you're probably going to get oogled at by weirdos. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. It's like applying
Yes.
to Hooters. You know what you're signing up for, so
I mean, if you kind of think about it, this is the next iteration of Hooters. You know, it's just like
It's the next
Hooters,
step.
you got to
Just
sit there for like 45 minutes before you
Yeah.
get your chicken wings or whatever. Here, you're in and out in like 3 minutes. You
Yeah.
get your coffee, move on. You get your meta glasses. You hold stare a little bit too long, and then you move on. It's kind of a messed up thing, but
it's interesting too because I feel like the reason this is the next step is because Hooters, like, I feel like nowadays people expect sex to be so reachable and visible and just kind of everywhere. We're also numb to it that I feel like they had to step it up and do bikini baristas because the Hooters girls are just like, to some people that might just not be enough, or just like they're too dressed or something. They've been so desensitized to how much exposure is really in the world. Like, look at every celebrity around us and everything that we're looking at all the time. It does not surprise me this is the next step. And it also doesn't surprise me that the girls think that it's worth the money, because in their minds, well, I don't have an OnlyFans.
What's interesting here is the response to this. This is there's a Dexerto post about this online on X, and the first response here comes from this person, Luminous Red, right here. And I'll tell you what, Blaz, why don't you read that nice and loud for everybody, and then I will. Well, I can't read that.
Why not?
I don't want to read that either.
You want me to do
Why
it?
can't you?
Yeah, Phoenix can do it in his Trump voice.
I'll do it in just. Do you want me to do it in Trump, or do you want me to
Yeah,
do it?
please.
Okay. Hi, it's your local horny lesbian simp here to remind everyone that a sexy outfit does not mean consent to anything including but not limited to recording. Yes, they are dressed sexy, but that does not mean they lose all their rights or you no longer have to respect them as a fellow human being. Same thing goes for cosplayers. Love those cosplayers. Respect people no matter what they wear, people. It is not hard to be kind to others. Also, side note, the girl on the right's tattoos are so cool. She looks so badass, Craig. Looks so badass.
Thank you, Donald Trump playing Luminous Red right there.
Quite welcome.
But if you scroll down a little bit further, but by the way, this is like, I would argue that, as this person does, seems a bit hypocritical to complain about their customer base when the way the baristas are dressed is literally the selling point of the shop, right? This is literally exactly who you're going to attract. So I have zero sympathy. And you know what? I got to be honest. If you are dressing in what you consider a quote sexy outfit, right? It comes with the territory. Sorry. If you have your boobies hanging out for everyone to see and they look at your boobies, then you know what? You have no reason to be upset at that. It's the
I
same
think both
thing as,
are wrong.
well, oh, really? You think that if you're walking around with your
No, I think both are wrong. Like, I think her behavior is wrong. I don't think you shouldn't be walking around scantily. Look at that. And I also don't think dude should just be recording anyone just for the fun of it.
No,
He has the right, because he's in public spaces.
Right.
But it's more of a why just because you can, should you type of deal.
I think that's where I'm at too. I'm very I feel like, I don't know, 60-40 on it. Like, she's inciting it. She's going out there kind of causing it, attracting the attention, all these things. It's for sure led by her. However, yeah, who the fuck needs to be out there recording it? It does kind of make them, assholes for doing that too. I'm not saying they don't deserve to be made fun of or whatever, because it's a dumb thing. But walking in and recording somebody with meta glasses, trying to be sneaky about it, there's something wrong about that too. I'm not going to sit here and say the girls are innocent because of it, but I'm going to say there's something wrong about the guys doing that too. But like Bleb said, I fully agree. You don't have a right to privacy in public. You just don't. That's why there's a standard of going out presentably and not acting a fool.
Well, so
But again, it's also a private business, so it depends on what the private business is, like their law, like what the policies are inside the building.
Okay, so allow me to kind of play devil's advocate here, right? I am, and a guy who works on an oil tanker, right? And I am out there, and I have my wrench, and I have my doing all the manly things, right? And I get some oil on me because I'm working around oil all day long. Do I have the right to complain that the oil got on me because I work around oil all day?
No.
Right. Because it kind of comes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
If a baseball player is running and somebody yells at him or something like that, it hurts his fifis, right? Sorry, it comes with the territory, right? This is a situation of your surroundings. Yeah. They literally signed up for it with their free will. They chose to go to the coffee shop. By the way, coffee shop that has bars on it. I just want to point that out. I don't think going to the coffee shop that has bars on the window is a good thing.
That's funny.
My gosh.
But I
think it really easy. I'm sorry, Kurt, continue.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would say, I think, if you put this on women, let's say it was an attractive celebrity and they opened up their own coffee shop and then shocked that people wanted to take pictures with them. Absolutely, how could that what do you mean?
Right.
It's all goofball.
I guess Craig, I feel like I 90% agree with your analogy there, because it's the oil, it's part of the territory, or like you were saying about the sports analogy, it comes with the territory, but it's kind of the slight difference of, it's different if a guy comes in and is like, hey, can I take a picture with you? There's all kinds of girls, like in Vegas, right? Like the showgirl kind of attitude. Oh yeah, you can take a picture with me. That's fine. It's the ones that want to sneak in with the meta glasses, the ones that want to do it in the creepy way, that aren't asking. The girls do know they're there. I don't think they would be able to complain one bit if they had 100 people an hour asking them to take photos, because every person would be asking. But walking up and recording anybody without them knowing and trying to be sleazy about it, that individual isolated piece feels so weird and wrong. Yeah. The rest of it, again, she's putting herself in the situation. The gooning, the guys who are going to oogle her like that comes with the territory. You're garnering for that attention. But it's specifically the part about recording and reproducing. If you have one guy that's really weird and he comes to your shop every day and orders the same, sure, that's the territory of working at a coffee shop in a bikini. But I wouldn't say it's part of the territory that you get recorded and posted because of it. I think that's just a sad consequence of today's level of tech integration. But I don't know.
It reminds me of Tobey Maguire when he was getting stalked at the airport. And he's constantly looking at them, right? This is what it reminds me of. Tobey Maguire's just the fuck, bro? Why are you watching me? But bam, he's gonna turn around again and look. He's stop following me. Look, there he is. Damn.
Right, but did Tobey Maguire go to the airport in a bikini?
No, but that's my point. You're missing our point here.
No, I
we
get
get
what you're
your
saying.
point here.
They deserve the attention that they're asking for, but I think the recording is just too far.
Without
their consent. That's the thing.
Or without them knowing or anything.
Yeah. Man. It's if you go on, hey, can I live stream? Yeah, sure. But get the permission, fine.
But
especially because if you're inside a private area.
They say they know. Well, yeah, what are they going to do about it? They probably do know.
Now, I'll say this. If the coffee shop does have a policy that says no recording and they're still recording, okay. Right?
That's
totally
what I'm
fine.
saying.
And I don't know what their rules are there. So that has a huge impact on it. I'm just giving my input.
But they obviously don't. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to worry about it.
No, that's actually that's a fair point. If their management is aware and they haven't made a rule against it, that either just speaks to the management not caring, or if they're in charge directly, then you're right, they don't care.
I think the point we're all missing here that's more important is, why would anyone want to film them? Good Lord, they look like Tuesday 2 p.m. strippers.
Phoenix is are you not entertained? No.
That's the Tuesday crew, afternoon crew. This is the one to avoid.
Yeah, if it has bars on the place, I don't care what they serve. I don't think we should be going there.
I was looking online to see how much their coffee cost, because it's got to be $15 a you're paying for what you get there. That it can't be the best coffee in the world. It's probably Folgers, coffee. Yeah. And then they put a little bit of creamer in it or whatever, and they say, "Oh, here you go, honey." And then they kind of lean over and they get their, right. And you pay $14.99 for a 12-ounce latte. I don't know. It just kind of is what it is at this point. So, anyways, well, good on them for making all their money, and I think it's wonderful of them to do their thing and then complain.
It's like
about
OnlyFans, but coffee club.
We predicted an OnlyFans establishment coming soon. I think it's a year or two away.
Phoenix, you should have started one. You would have been loaded.
Okay, I'll get on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it on
Sounds
right
good.
now.
Noted. All right, excellent. All right, we're going to get to our guest here in just a second. Our guest is here in the background, but before we do, Redbeard came in with 2, says, Kingdom Hearts always looked gay to me. Never played Final Fantasy, $2 for Halo. You can't do that, Redbeard. You can't just throw in random games. That's not how this works. You can't just make random games. Otherwise, I'd be like Gumshoe on the NES. You can't do that, right? Boss Snake Master came in with 50 Norwegian krones. Says, whether it be Gears of War, E-Day, Ocarina of Time Remake, or GTA 6, thank you, Scrollers, for making the wait for any game so much easier. For Metal Gear. Stop it. You can't do that. You can't just throw in random games. Straka for Hire came in with 10. Says, hey guys, here's an idea for a future versus. If you have Leaf versus Kirsha on at the same time, you should do who's a better shot with a handgun. 10 for Final Fantasy. 10 for the fantasy. The Final Fantasy. Thank you, Straka for Hire. Good idea. Gear came in and says, my Galaxy Buds Core are better than your Raycons. I disagree. Use the link down below. Appreciate that. Gordo, the gamer, came in with 2, says, with Austin Powers, behave is better. $2 for Final Fantasy. Calypsia came in, says, Xenoblade was announced yesterday. Thank you for that. Danny Delete says, happy 17th birthday, Phoenix. Look at this sweet, sweet young man.
Thank you. I appreciate
Look at
that.
him.
Thank you very much.
You
Get
look-
my
you look
birthday
great,
cake.
Phoenix.
I have my birthday
Baby
cake.
That's good. Alex Howe came in and says,
Thank you.
why walk around in bikinis when you have free will and you could be... Okay. Why walk around in bikinis when you have free will and could be cartwheeling around in bikinis instead? The nation lacks innovation. That's the next step of bikini-clad coffee shops. Is they deliver it with a cartwheel and a smile. Bike Short says, me seeing coffee shop. I need help. 2 for Kingdom Hearts. Well, that's 5 actually, but yeah, okay, 2 for Kingdom Hearts. That's fine. Noodle says Landman had a scene that you're talking about. Yes, that's exactly what I was watching. Landman has a scene where they go to the bikini-clad coffee shop. Have you guys ever seen Landman before?
I feel like I've seen that clip. I know what you're talking about. It
Bro,
pops
I
up
saw
on
the first-
TikTok all the time.
I saw the first 2 episodes of Landman. Pretty good. Then
And
I
it
didn't
was
want to
in
pay
that?
for this. Yeah, it was in the first 2 episodes. They get you.
What an intro.
Valley, sex sells. Just saying.
Apparently.
Yeah. Joey came in with 5, says, my money goes to Kingdom Hearts. I'm not a fan of turn-based gameplay. Too slow for my taste. That a boy, Joey. That a boy. Master P
How much
came
was
in
that for?
with 5.
Thank you.
Master P came in with $19.99. Says, happy birthday, Phoenix. How's it going? The Harry Potter Queen Blabs. Mally, no popcorn bucket, but I got a soda cup with Skeletor. Craig, glad you're back. My money is for Xeno. For Final Fantasy, because the Tactics and Chrono Trigger. Okay, that's $20 for Final Fantasy. Thank you very much for the pump fake right there. Jake came in with $1 for Halo. Actually, no, it just says hello. Sorry, my fault. Andy came in, says, complaining about the metal bars in store windows is kind of funny to a Latin American where every house has them. Bad ending. The U.S. is now Brazil. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but like certain areas have had bars on the windows for like decades and decades and
Yes.
decades. So
It's funny too because someone in the chat noted, and I kind of have to back this up.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere in LA has bars on them, so that could be a very good part of LA, and we would have no way of knowing.
Doesn't that say everything you need to know about LA? Right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I
It
don't want to
speaks for
live in a
itself.
society where you have to have bars on the window. Yeah. No, maybe that's the me thing. Maybe it's just a me thing. But whatever.
I just think of
yeah,
Harry Potter. They put bars on his window. They were starving him.
listen,
It
we're all
always
just
comes
a
back to
bunch.
Harry.
Sorry, we're all just a bunch of frogs boiling in a pot. We don't notice it getting a little hotter every day.
It always comes back to Harry Potter, doesn't it, Blabs?
And banana water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeti came in with 10, says, I'm going to get hell for this, but imagine a blind preacher who just got there for coffee, who's just there for coffee, and a reporter randomly asks, what do you think of the place? Thank you, Yeti. Insolent came back, says, this is basically if Hooters opened in a world full of cameras. And honestly, if you start banning cameras, we lose out on customers posting their L's for people to dunk on. $10 for Xenosaga on Phoenix's birthday. Thank you. Godzilla Drisha says, for Godzilla, Save the Earth. You can't just throw out random games like that. You can't do that. That's not how this works. VJ came in a 2, says for Final Fantasy. Let's go. Dark Magnus, 2. Magnus came in with 5, says without Final Fantasy, there would be no Kingdom Hearts, nor would there be Square for Final Fantasy. 5 for Final Fantasy. Evil Mandrake came in and says, I really don't like turn-based RPGs, and Final Fantasy should always be turn-based. I love Kingdom Hearts and its wild lore. $5 for Xenoblade Chronicle 2. Gosh.
How many showdowns does Xenoblade 1? I'm so curious.
0. It's 1-0.
Good.
Right there.
Good.
McLeod came in, says all LA is missing is off-duty cops everywhere. Thank you, McLeod. And Tin Lee came in with 2, says, bro, Clean Phoenix looks DLSS 5 uncanny. He chooses. That's awesome.
It's true.
Phoenix, $2 to what?
I'm going to put it towards Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. Tenarian came in and says, I like how you guys look at the same character drawn by 3 different artists today. I noticed the Mia debacle the other day on X and spent most of my free time arguing with her haters. Seems like VTubers I encounter end up on side-scrollers sooner or later. Well, Tenarian, I'm glad you brought her up because I would like to welcome to the show for the first time. And I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly.
MI is a state, by the way, Craig.
What?
MI used to have one of these bikini shops in the early morning. It was packed with construction workers. That's what you just read, right? Marmalin's 10?
No, I didn't read Marmalin's 10.
Oh, I literally just thought you read that. I was like, that doesn't say me. That says MI. Michigan. Never mind. I'm having a day. Ignore me.
Whoops.
Love you, Blabs.
There she is, everybody. Derpy little
I
dragon.
said me. I'm like, that says MI. I was reading the super chat in my head and I thought you were with me, but never mind.
Nope. There she is, just trying to figure things out.
Was with you there.
It's fun.
Nothing like being corrected on something that didn't need to be corrected.
Nope.
That's right.
That's what I
Craig, you
specialize in.
idiot.
Yeah.
You're so dumb, Craig. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't mind me.
Well, let's welcome to the show for the first time. I want to make sure I'm saying is your name MiiaTzu? Is that correct?
Yeah, my name is Mia MIIA Sue. Yes.
And it's like MiiaTzu, but it's all kind of that's nice.
I
Well,
just
how are
made
ya?
it up. I'm good. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Good thing.
Man, we're doing great. We're doing great. Glad to have you on. It appears you've been in a little bit of controversy lately.
Yes, unfortunately so. Regarding Sonic stuff and the Sega, all that stuff.
So, okay, we are what you would consider a quote unquote based podcast, right? We believe men are men and women are women on this show. It's very simple. It seems like something that everybody in the entire world has believed up until the last 3 seconds. But here we are.
Pretty
we have
much.
This go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. Pretty much, I just feel like it's common sense, but sadly, I feel like a lot of people technically get they have that vulnerable. I think they're just the way I see it is I think it's people are in a bad spot mentally, so they're easily influenced, right, by the people around them. So that's how I see it.
So, and look, I think there's a lot of truth in the mentality side of this, right? But
Yes.
you were under the crosshairs with this because you we wanted to be a part of the Sega Creator Zone, and this is what exactly is the Sega Creator Zone?
So pretty much, I'm actually in another creator program. It's called Sonic Rumble, and it's pretty much the same thing.
Don't say it too loud. They'll come after you for that too.
I mean, it is what it is, to be honest. But no, so the Sega Creator Program is basically they'll give you access to their games early, and stuff like that. Or you can get codes. You can send some codes over to people that watch you. Maybe you'll get rewards to your viewers and things like that. Pretty much that kind of stuff. So basically, any kind of Sega game. Pretty much.
And Sega they got some bangers coming out. They got Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. I'm excited for that, for sure.
Sega, they're on a roll. They're bringing back a lot of their old franchises and stuff. So this is a pretty standard creator program here. They hook you up with games that you can play them early or whatever, or give you free codes. It's kind of
Yep.
a standard thing. So you apply for this thing, you get accepted.
Yes. Yep.
And
I get accepted.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I get accepted. I get accepted, and then I get like I should have known to not post it, but so I got accepted, and then not too long after, like 15 hours later, I get kicked out. I woke up the next morning. I saw that I wasn't in their Discord, and I couldn't figure out why. And I was like, I'm pretty sure. I think I got backlash, and I checked my notifications, and I see these people like getting all angry, and yeah, I was just like, okay. It was really surprising.
So people,
for
I
me.
saw this, a lot of flags in the bios right here. We notice that seems to be a common occurrence here.
Yes.
By the way, in case you didn't know, this streamer is transphobic. This video is
Yeah.
posted on. Are you scared of trans people? Because I think that's something that a phobia is an
That's-
intense fear of something.
Yes,
and I-
exactly. Yes,
Yes.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm not scared of trans people. In fact, I accept them in my space. If the way I see it is like, if you disagree, you disagree, right? I feel like they shouldn't take it to the extreme. Unfortunately, like people I looked up to, they ended up, backing out, and people that supported me and actually knew about the situation, they knew how I felt. But so they knew how I felt. People would turn around because of the backlash and all that stuff, which really, really sucks.
Wait. So you had friends who
Yes. Yep.
would stand by you privately, and
Yep.
then publicly they
Exactly.
they shunned you.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Who-
They've even had.
are they really your friends at that point?
True. Yeah, yeah, true. Exactly. It's just I'm just. I mean, the thing is, like, these people are talented. They're amazing. Like, they're talented. They're good on what they do. And I can't deny that. And so, like, it just sucks that, just because of one thing, everything else, like, it's just like disregarded. You know what I mean? Completely disregarded. But yeah, I did send like a link of how it all started. I don't know if you guys can pull that up, but
Sure.
yeah. So it was it was in February, late February, I think, earlier this year. And basically, this is that post there was made from I was blocked, so I had to screenshot it. But that post is what started the whole ruckus with the Sonic fan base and stuff. Basically, I made a short.
Hold on. It was the Sonic fan base?
Yes, it started
Okay.
with the Sonic fan base. Yes. So basically, what's it called? I made a short and a video on YouTube, right? And it was basically talking about the LGBTQ, on my opinion on that whole thing. So I didn't bring it up because I just felt like it. No, it wasn't because of that. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to talk about this stuff like that. I'm not a political content creator or anything like that. I don't even have that much knowledge, right? with that stuff,
Congratulations,
so-
you are now.
I mean, I guess this is the furthest I'll probably ever go, because I don't really wish to talk about all that. But yeah, so I basically did that. I made those videos. The reason I made those videos, or that video, is because I wanted the people in the fan base to be aware of my opinion. In fact, I actually reached out to some content creators, asked if they've seen the video. And unfortunately, it was on my part. It was unfortunately on my part. I didn't tell them specifically what video it was, so they said, "You do you." So and I was like, "Okay, cool." So, and then a month later, or so, a few weeks later, that post is made, right, on Twitter, and people start to hate on it and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I thought everybody knew. Right, I thought people knew. I wouldn't say everybody, but I thought people knew. So they just, but I think it might just be because maybe they knew. Who knows? You never know. Maybe they knew, but they just saw the backlash. So unfortunately, they have to leave. Right. So
is this the first time you've dealt with
Yes.
any sort of pushback like this?
Yes, this is my first time.
First time, huh? All right.
Yep.
It's like the old James Franco meme, looking in there, getting ready to be hung. Going, no, first time, huh?
Yeah, literally.
Well, so I look at this, by the way. The person who made the post about you is a. I mean,
Yep.
I don't even think we can
think I know.
say this. We can't even
Okay.
say this because we are in YouTube jail right now. We are on probation, right?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So I don't even think I can say it.
Due
which
to trans
sucks.
stuff, all the funny bit too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But by the way, person is a minor, right? So
Yes.
they've been indoctrinated by this their entire life
Yes.
here, and is decided that they are. Well, I love the idea of the trans male to female, and then themselves calling them a lesbian, right? So in reality,
Yes.
it's like it's a straight guy, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, 100%. I've actually had people in my community that also identified as that. This was before I came out with my opinion, and I accepted them there. I didn't have, it didn't really bother me. I was, how would I put it? It's like I don't agree with it, but I'll accept you. If you are respectful, you don't need to make it your whole personality. That kind of stuff. So I can't control people's lives. They have their decisions. At the end of the day.
Well, you came out and it seemed like you were trying. And here's a mistake as a seasoned veteran of being called every sort of istanphobe or whatever for simply knowing what a man and a woman is.
Yes.
The biggest, if I just see one glaring hole in your argument, is that you tried to reason with them. You tried to provide context, and that was a bad thing to do because you cannot reason with unreasonable people. So fast forwarding here, you then check your email, and we have this.
Yes.
Because of people being so hateful, I've been removed here. And this is the email from Sega. We want to thank you for your participation in the Sega Creator Zone, all 15 hours of it, right?
Yep, exactly.
And your contributions to our community. Unfortunately, we're writing to inform you that you've been removed from the Sega Creator Zone. The decision was made for the following reasons. Following an additional review of program eligibility and community safety standards. I think that's such an amazing blanket term right there. The community, like, are people not safe around you, Mia?
That's what I don't know. That's what I'm getting to. I think it's just because, like, it could be multiple reasons why they removed me. It could be like either because the backlash, so they don't want that in their, because of the drama that went down, so they have to remove me, unfortunately. Or it could literally be because of the opposite opinion. I don't know. So it could be two things. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like wrongthink. And as the first time experiencer of this, everybody here on our show has been othered by other people, which is sounds like that's kind of like what you're doing. And in our experience, some of the most quote unquote tolerant people are the most intolerant when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Mally, I know you have experience in this. Blabs, Phoenix, obviously you have experience in these things. So you got to the point to where this has got to be a lot for you. This is your first time experiencing all this, and I saw you posted over on X. You're just like, I don't even want to. Please don't bring this up anymore, right? Don't want any more drama in my space.
Yes.
Unfortunately. How'd that go for you?
I've been getting a lot of new people in my streams, and they always keep coming in and telling me that they're sorry about me getting kicked out from the Sega program and stuff like that. So naturally, I'm gonna respond to that. So it's pretty much still coming in, but not really, like not in a bad way per se. It's more like support. So basically, I don't want to just ignore them. I'm gonna respond. And tell them what happened, and that's pretty much it. And it really sucks that people tend to see it the wrong way. They see it as me still trying to get drama in there, and it's just that's not my intention. It's just people coming in, and I just want to be respectful. That's pretty much it. So
the irony of what you're saying here is that you want to be respectful to folks, and you're not like. You're not even like saying I don't want these people in my community. You're saying if you're talented, I don't like. Same with us. Like we don't care, right? Like I don't.
Yeah.
Just just don't tell me how I should feel. That's like my
Exactly.
biggest pet peeve,
Yep.
right? Just don't tell me
Yep.
how I should think, how I should feel, right?
Exactly. Yes.
And you in turn are catching heat for this thought process here.
Yes.
And you got people who are telling you, oh, you dug your own grave, you stood up for bigotry, you'll be forever remembered for it, just like you wanted over here. And you see all these people saying like really like mean things here, and people
Yes,
have been telling you
exactly.
that. So people have been telling you that you have to be more mean right here. And
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I've been getting people that they're supporting me, and they keep telling me like I need to be more mean to people. And I'm like, if they're going, this is the internet first and foremost. All you got to do is block them and report them. That's it. And if it. And your life is so much better when you learn to love people and change that, instead of hatred and anger, like mentally and physically, you feel better as a person because you don't have to deal with like the backlash or that basically you kind of just push it aside naturally, like I think after all of this, it's like I kind of just formed like I don't know how to say. It's like so much anger. I was just getting sad about it. I don't really feel anger or hatred towards these people. I'm just more so sad, right? Like I feel like if I've made posts, that basically talks about my opinions and stuff like that. And if people are not okay with it, just simply scroll by. I mean, I'm sure you guys do the same. Like if you were to see something you don't like, just scroll past it, or like that's pretty much it. It's really hard to wrap my head around people that can get so angry about someone they've never met in their life, and it's just really weird. I just never understood it.
You are trying to, like, the idea of being nice to people is a very noble thing, and I appreciate that. I've always tried to be nice and respectful to people. I don't have to agree with people, but it's amazing to see, we've had so many people who have kind of gone through this for the first time on our show. Literally our second episode, we had a girl who was canceled she was fired from her job for following an X account or a Twitter account at the time, right?
Wow.
These are things that happen, and like Phoenix, you are an assassin when it comes to these things. You say no niceness, no
scorched earth.
Not just me.
Scorched
Yeah.
earth. Yes.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem. Like, so one of the things that you have to realize, in my opinion, right, is like if you're playing Monopoly with someone that keeps cheating, at some point you have to make a decision. Well, I can keep playing by the rules and they can keep stealing all this money, or I have to play dirty also, as much as I don't want to do that. And I don't want to, change my principles of like what a fair game is, but they're cheating. They're going out of their way to screw you over. At some point, if you want to win, you do have to almost play by their rules, and then absolutely level them. You have to level them to the point that they can no longer get up, and then hopefully with them all gone, and I'm talking about business-wise, things like that, of course, then you can then try to reinstate back your values. But you have to eliminate this cancer first to get back to an even playing field, because every time they're there, they will keep eating their way through, taking over corporations, companies, HR, you name it. They'll keep coming in. You have to absolutely level them first. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I understand. I feel like if it's like a bigger position, you have to do something. But this is simply my community, and in my position, I just want people to learn to love. At least that's my goal. I mean, I just make gaming content, so I don't really like. And at the end of the day, once you pretty much stop talking about it, everyone just kind of forgets about you, like you're just the next thing, So
Right.
like, so at the end of the day, they never cared. But I'm sure there's still gonna be people watching, hate watching, all that stuff, 100%, right? But like I said, it's just easier to handle that way, for me. So,
Would
and I
you-
think fighting fire with fire. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think fighting fire with fire. It depends on the situation. I
Fight
do-
fire
I do-
with nukes is
with
how I look at it.
nukes. I think it just makes the situation worse. Actually, in fact, the way I see it, I feel like people will not listen to you because you're being rude, right? I feel like people would just, it's like, okay, it gives me more reason to not like you, because why should I listen to someone who's always really rude to me? Or like, even though they're being the same way, right? But then again, like I said, I'm pretty sure it depends on the situation you're in. Yeah, so, it's just my community at the end of the day.
Well,
So-
it's funny because the gatekeeping, you said, this is the Sonic community that started it. And you see
Yes.
the gatekeeping from a situation like this where someone says, as a VTuber in the Sonic community, we do not approve of you in this community. And what they're doing here is they're inserting themselves into the community, and then they're pulling up the ladder, right? And saying,
Yes.
you can't be a part of this anymore, right?
Yes.
And then they say, well, then you need to leave, right?
Yep.
And that's why Phoenix is so adamant about, look, you nuke it all, and build alternatives, right?
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's
like, look,
interesting.
they're such a tiny, and like these people are just very good at it. They're a tiny little weed, but they manage to like take control very quickly. I think most people in the Sonic community, I don't know for a fact, but I bet you like, oh God, everyone just please shut up. Can we talk about Sonic, please? Like,
Yeah,
I
exactly,
don't think
exactly.
anyone cares. But they're so good. They're so good at spreading in, knowing exactly how to talk to corporate, knowing how to boycott things, knowing how to gain attention. And they're very, very, very good at that. So in my opinion, that's why it's critical that you get rid of that weed as fast as you possibly can. There's a number of ways. I won't bore you with that. And then hopefully, once that's gone, then reinstate your values. And we can, it's like, hey guys, I actually don't care what you are. Can we just talk about Sonic? I think we all agree. Perfect. And then you go back to being normal. But in order to get them, you do have to, in my opinion, you have to go scorched earth. It's the only thing they understand. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
has this been a overall net positive or negative for you, Mia?
What do you mean by that? Like.
Well, there's the initial blowback, right, where you see Sega's like, we don't want you to be a part of this because you're scaring people or whatever, right? Because you the wrong thing, right? But you said you've seen an influx of people who have kind of come into your community, and
Yes.
they're like, hey, you know what? You didn't say anything wrong, right? But you've also, for lack of a better word, you've kind of I don't know, you've got the weeds out, like the friends that you thought were friends.
Yeah, I see what you
we're
mean,
not
yeah.
friends,
Mhm,
right?
Yeah. The way I feel about it, I mean, I appreciate the support and stuff like that, right? But at the same time, I don't really want people to come in for that reason. I want people to come in because the content I make, the Sonic gaming stuff, it's just any kind of gaming stuff. So like, I don't want to be really known for that. But I think it's too late, right? I think it's too late at this point. So but at the end of the day, I do appreciate it. I feel like I lifted a big weight off my shoulders saying how I feel because of the Sonic community that I was at least the communities, not the whole community, but people that I've met were forcing me to say these things or to call them a certain gender and that they're not. But and I just didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I had to come out. So.
It seems like such a simple idea. The truth will
Yep.
set you free, right? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we appreciate you coming on and sharing your story today. I know you didn't really want to drum up any drama, but I think it's important. And if I have one last little piece of advice for you before you
Yes.
go, as you're experiencing this for the first time, you can only be canceled if you accept being canceled, right? And I know that sounds really, really profound or whatever. It's not. You just look. These people are psychos. They are what they are. These people coming after you, they're out for blood. As you said, you're just the next notch on the belt. Right? Look,
Yeah.
we got this person out of the club, whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares? You missed out on a few free games. Big deal.
Yeah,
Move
exactly,
on.
exactly.
Keep doing what
Yep.
you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You guys too, man. You guys too.
Well, appreciate your
Thank
time.
you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Mally, Blast, Phoenix, anything for Mia before Mia rolls out?
Yeah, I'd say real fast that I know the situation you're in sucks, right? Because you're being essentially forced into a political side that you never asked for. Like you didn't come out to say, "Boy, I want to be the political gamer" kind of idea. But one thing, so I don't think that's something you need to lean into in the least. I think the great thing about the position that you're in is that now people know that you're the normal viewpoint, that people can just go to you. You're not going to give them politics. You're not going to give them all your opinions on what's going on in the pop culture space. You're just going to be you, and people are you're essentially giving people a safe space, if you will, of just being normal and just let's have fun. Let's talk games and stuff like that. And I know that I'm not going to be bombarded with agenda constantly being thrust into my head like you're seeing on the other side. So just keep doing you. You don't have to lean into some political side now or anything like that. Just keep being you, and people are going to love and respect the fact that they have a place that they can go to and be safe and talk in a community where it's like, yeah, we can all just be ourselves and talk. And like, that's everything. You're actually providing something for people, whether you know it or not. So good on you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and I just wanted to tell you, I've been through this like a dozen times myself, this exact situation where I'm talking about something completely unrelated and I have people coming for my throat because they just don't like my opinions existing in their own corner, completely unrelated to them. I have lost brand deals, I've lost connections, I've lost friends. Everything you described, I have dealt with a dozen times over. And it is, I just wanted to tag on kind of the question that Craig had earlier. It's always going to be a net positive. It sucks, do not get me wrong, because like, duh, obviously, like being in that program would have been awesome, but it's always a net positive because, like Craig said, you weed out the bad people. You are creating a safe space for normal people, and that is worth whatever you're going through. So I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm glad it's turning out better because you deserve that good community.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
For sure. Mia, have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
You too,
Thank you for joining
guys.
us short notice.
Yep.
We'll see you.
Bye.
All right. We'll put Mia's information down below in the description. You guys go check out Mia if you're looking for just Sonic stuff and Sega stuff. It's pretty simple. Good stuff. Appreciate her coming on and sharing her story right there. It's not the first or the last time we'll see something like that. And they need to know that they are the majority. We are the majority. We are normal. They are crazy.
Like by a lot.
Yes,
by
it's not even
an overwhelming amount.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe, and here's the thing. Even in the Sonic community, they are the majority. You know, we are the majority. People who know what a man is, know what a woman is.
The only
It's very
community they have a majority of is the mentally ill one.
simple. Hey, that's pretty much what Mia was saying on her post
That's
on X
it.
right there. So.
Yeah.
All right, Blabs, I want to get the next story queued up. If you want to mind, read a few supers. Let me just read this one off really quick. Because aforementioned just dropped a bomb. $200 says, hello, everyone, and on the panel. Phoenix, something looks different about you. I got you wearing a denim shirt, a Canadian tuxedo, perhaps. This $200 goes to Final Fantasy.
Wow.
Oof. Aforementioned, dropping a freaking bomb, going on the wall.
Wow.
Thank you so much. $200.
Well, that
for
just
Final
changed
Fantasy.
things.
Phoenix, let's get an update real quick on our battle of Final Fantasy versus Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
you got it. So we've got $19, a cool 19 for Kingdom Hearts, and $238.99 for Final Fantasy. But wait a second. We're not done because we've also got $20 for Xenosaga. We've got Halo for $5, Gumshoe, which Craig has put no money for, but has mentioned Gumshoe, and Metal Gear coming in hot with 50 crones.
Mally, I want to let you know, Kingdom Hearts is in third place in a two-person race.
It's really rough, dude. You guys are letting me down.
Oh, that's sad. Sorry, Mally.
No popcorn talk. Now this.
Wow.
I even had a Toy Story and a Porsche story for Mally, and this has all been thrown out.
I'm sorry. We have a lot of things to talk about today. We have big news today. We got to get to.
Listen, I thought it was gonna get better after Phoenix essentially called me a dead hooker, but it's only gotten worse. So I didn't think.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you for that. Blaz, why don't you get a couple of these supers real fast, please?
Yep, just timestamp the dead hooker for y'all. Anyway, Marlon for 10 says, Michigan used to have one of these bikini coffee shops. In the early morning, it was packed with construction workers. Shitty coffee, great service. Hell yeah, I was one of these workers. Karen's shut it down. Sorry for your loss, Marlon. Suffer So Proud for 10 says, that coffee shop looks like it smells like cocoa butter and fish sticks. 10 for Emmy. I get to pick. I was excited. I've not played either one of these, but I've heard really great things about Kingdom Hearts. I'm just going to go with 10 for Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Yeah. Martin for 5 says, because I absolutely love Final Fantasy VII Remake. Can't wait for the final chapter. So that is 5 for Final Fantasy. I was about to say insulin, but it does say insulin, so all right. Anyway, for Canadian 5 says Xeno might always lose, but really it's the friends we made along the way. This 5 for Final Fantasy, because the ship designs in the movie were peak, and cast too. That's 5 for Final Fantasy. Tenarian for 10 says they think Mia's bad. They should have seen Melee K in Plus chat this past week. Boy, howdy, she needs her own Plus show where she tells us how she really feels. She was spicy last week. Rees for 10 says, if you've learned the hard way that they won't tolerate neutrality, Mia. They want to be the Borg. You will be a part of them or die. They will call you these things because you're an acceptable target in their eyes. Put this one down on Final Fantasy. Montez, that's 10 for Final Fantasy. Now, this one was sent all in caps by Gear for $28.04, and he didn't do any punctuation. So, Asmongold, you dimlet calling people who fell in love with women like Evie, like who told you to arrest them? You blocked and expect me to marry a grandma? That is disgusting. Stop watching Chris Hansen telling Blue Archive players to take a seat. Final Fantasy.
I just got chills. Wow.
That was $28.04 for Final Fantasy.
I'd just like to point out that was 500,000 Indonesian somethings.
Yeah.
Right there.
$28.04. Anyway, Bike Shorts for 5 says the Sonic fan base got taken over by Flaggett furries behind the scenes. We didn't stand a chance before it was too late. And then Emerald for 5 says, I'm happy to see another passionate and rational Sonic fan here on the show. There are more of us out there than the weirdos in the fan base. We're caught up for now.
Okay. Let's do a quick, let's go move on to our next story here. And I think this has been the big story of the last 24 hours. I think it'll continue to be because we're going to see exactly what's going on with this. If there's going to be any sort of, not retrial, but what's the word I'm looking for? The ability to, what's the word where you have a second opinion of a ruling or whatever? I don't, whatever it is. Anyways, let's talk about the Austin Metcalf Karmello Anthony trial. Right, this is the big news that came down yesterday. Now, Mally, you have only heard about this on the periphery here. You don't know a whole lot about this case, correct?
Yeah, no, not at all, really.
Okay. So I have a recap here. This is from the local ABC affiliate here in Dallas to help you kind of get caught up on this.
Okay.
The defense will continue presenting its case tomorrow.
I don't know why it does this.
By the way, the word you're looking for is appeal.
Yes, the appeal. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Thanks, chat.
Chat is screaming at us.
Yeah, chat knows I'm an idiot. Right,
I watched too much like Law and Order to have not known that. I'm a little embarrassed.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Karmello Anthony.
Okay.
Wait, that's Harvey Weinstein on Ozempic and bald.
Honestly? Yeah, I see the Usoft Labs. I see it.
All right, let's try this again. Here we go. Here's a quick recap for you.
She'll never get the recap.
I keep thinking I'm gonna get it. It's teasing.
What is this? I don't understand why. Like I have the most powerful PC in the history of the internet here, and like this just for some reason.
Seconds in and
I think it's your browser. Or what are you using as a browser?
I'm using Chrome.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I made Phoenix quit.
You
Crazy.
did.
Phoenix is out. Yeah. All right. Well, let's just say, okay, look.
This is a really quick recap, huh?
Yeah, this recap sucks.
If maybe somebody can give me a TLDR.
Inside for the entire trial
Oh.
and breaks down yesterday's testimony.
Okay. All you need to know is, okay. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Here we are.
All right. Come on now.
After days of large crowds and loud demonstrations, things were noticeably calmer outside the Collin County Courthouse Saturday. But inside, the biggest surprise of the trial so far may have come from prosecutors themselves. After days of testimony from student athletes, coaches, first responders, and the medical examiner, the state rested its case. One notable absence, Hunter Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's twin brother. He has not been allowed inside the courtroom during testimony because he remains a potential witness. Prosecutors could still call him later in rebuttal. One of the final prosecution witnesses, a mutual friend of both Austin Metcalf and Karmello Anthony. He testified that after Anthony was asked to leave the memorial team tent, the confrontation escalated. He told jurors Anthony said, "Touch me and find out." He later testified, "I saw Austin fall back and yell, 'I've been stabbed.'" He also told the jury Anthony was not a close friend of his, but on cross-examination, defense attorneys challenged his account, showing jurors photos of him and Anthony together and questioning why he didn't step in to defuse the situation. When asked who was at fault for the stabbing, he responded, "I don't know."
When something like this happens, you're going to have...
All right, so Mally, what you need to know here is that there was a track meet happening here in Texas. There was between two of the different schools. One of the kids from the school, Karmello Anthony with a K, went over to another school's tent. This is where all the kids like hang out, stay in the shade, right? You have different tents so kids can just stay cool in the Texas heat, right? So he goes over and starts stirring things up a little bit. Karmello Anthony happens to be black, right?
Okay.
The guy, Austin Metcalf, who he goes over there, is white. And what ultimately happens is Metcalf, the white kid, is like, "Hey, you need to get out of here." Apparently there's some beef, and Karmello Anthony ends up illegible, I guess now we know, stabbed him in the heart, killing Austin Metcalf. Okay. So the trial finalized yesterday. And wouldn't you know it, after 3 hours of deliberation, Karmello Anthony found guilty of murder and will get 35 years. Now, this is
just to quickly add to that,
yes,
real fast. So, from my understanding, when he came in, he's like, they said like, "Okay, you need to leave," and he basically said something to the effect of, "If anyone touched me, like try me." Yes, he was like starting to amp things up. Then white guy here says, "Listen, man, I'm not gonna fight you at a track meet." So there was actual even conversation of, "I'm not going to be fighting you, dude," from my understanding. So just so that you understand, there's even a verbal...
Right, like it was evident that one of them was pursuing and one of them was trying to calm it down. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, from my understanding, yes.
So it was announced yesterday that that Anthony was guilty. He's getting 35 years in prison. I think a minimum of, as was referenced earlier, a minimum of 17 years, right? And wouldn't you know, this seems like a very clear-cut case based off of all the things that were put together. I mean, a deliberation for 3 hours, that is like that takes more time to get to the room, get settled in, and then come back, right? That's a very quick deliberation when it comes to any sort of jury trial. Some people were saying that there was talk of it potentially lasting a couple days. The deliberation, nope, lasted a couple hours. And in and out, clear-cut case, everybody knew it. And the jury heard everything, voted it. But that was not good enough because the crowd outside went berserk. And this was the response outside of the courthouse here to the verdict here, where people just were obviously extremely emotional after this. And you saw people like this.
My life don't matter. Man, fuck. How about that? I'm saying that. Because y'all want to play these games. Y'all want to play these crackhead games, so I'm going to play them. Fuck white lives. How about that? I hate white people. I like pussy. You know, monkey, crackhead, redneck pussy. That's what I hate. Yeah, I know.
Guy's literally going up to try to hug him right here.
It's also douche chilling, though.
Yeah, very much so.
Stop. These people are fucking racist. Enough with the enough trying to put your hand out. Stop it.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I have problems with all of this because nobody's making it better, okay? And yeah, anybody who brought race into this is fucking stupid because all I see is one kid who lost his temper and didn't control his ego and has ruined his own life because somebody in his life didn't teach him to act better. Somebody didn't tell him to control his emotions and have a healthy outlet and talk to somebody and deal with things appropriately. Someone did him a disservice, and through that, he hurt others. And that is devastating and sad that a mother lost her son, and another mother has to watch her son's life be completely thrown away because of his own choices. And that's what I'm focused on when I hear this story. I am so fed up with people focusing on skin color. How Neanderthal, how reduced of a species are we at this point where the first thing you're looking at is color? And these are the kind of people that want to say, oh, I don't see color in the world, yet you're standing outside of a courtroom that served justice. It sounds like the guy that did the thing wrong is going away for a very long time. I'm not going to debate over what was the right punishment, but I mean, I'm happy he's in jail. That doesn't happen in my state. So, like, why are people so focused on the color of the skin and not the fact that a child is dead? And another child didn't know better. Like
we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that because I'll tell you exactly why. Because you hear verbiage like this immediately afterwards, where listen to the words that she uses here.
Let her talk.
This was a legal lynching that happened in here today.
We can't hear. All right.
I said as a former prosecutor, this was a legal lynching that happened in this slaughterhouse. This is a slaughterhouse. This is not a courthouse. This courthouse is designed when you will come here and you look like us to slaughter you. That judge intentionally.
I kind of find it funny that she said they look like us, but she dyed her hair blonde and she straightened it, which is not black.
Fair. And also, it's crazy that that's a slaughterhouse, but we're not addressing the kid that literally stabbed another kid in the heart. What's that? What's that? Then
slaughtered.
Yeah, literally.
Well, it's funny you mention that because we have other people. You say, why are people so stuck on race? And you say, talk about slaughtering. Well, we have other people who are stuck on race who is it really slaughtering? This is Jasmine Crockett talking about the size of the knife.
Was it a switch? I don't know what he had. It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss Army. Like with the little scissors and everything and whatever. So it was small.
Why does that matter?
Well, I would argue the size of it alone, you wouldn't even think it's a deadly weapon.
And that's why
Someone died and we care about why are we talking about the weapon? Someone died! A child died! A child is dead! Why are we talking about the size of the weapon? Oh, it's not even a deadly... Whatever he used clearly was a deadly weapon. A shoelace can be a deadly weapon. Are we serious?
If you fold paper like perfectly, you can cut someone
for
with
a reason. She said all kinds of crazy shit for years. Fuck you, Jasmine Crockett. You clueless bitch.
Oh, she's not clueless. She's very much aware of what she's saying and doing.
Right. Yeah. She is stoking
They're
the
evil.
flames.
These are evil. In the opinion of Phoenix, these people are all evil. That's
Let me just say this.
Fun fact.
We saw
and by the way, there's also been studies, fun fact, you can look this up. Unless I'm wrong, then don't quote it. But there has been studies, from my understanding, that when you look at race in a trial, when you're getting jurors, that most minorities will kind of be a juror based on that race. The only group that doesn't, white people statistically do not. We kind of just we're just looking for fair is fair. And so they see this as a power struggle. This has always been about power. And so race is power. So that's what they do every single time. Not all. I'm not talking about an entire race of people here, but this group that makes trouble every single time. And this also same group bragged about letting OJ off when he nearly severed a woman's head off of her body because wrong skin color. Spare me, everybody. Spare me.
This will tie into OJ here actually shortly. But once again, why? Well, Karmello Anthony's mother left the courthouse yesterday, obviously upset. What do you think she said on the way out about all this right here? Because she, well, let's hear.
Yeah! We love justice for Karmello! Justice for Karmello! We got this! We got this!
Back off.
Racist, bias, prejudice, all that right there.
A complete parrot, a sheep, nothing original. I mean, defending your murderer son, that's a crazy new low.
It's Phoenix kind of mirroring what you said the other day, just a few minutes ago, talking about, I have the study from Pew Research over here that, this is something that I obviously don't understand, right? Because you're going to hear the data here, right? According to a major 2019 Pew Research Center survey on racial and ethnic identity in the United States, the percentage of adults who say their race or ethnicity is, quote, extremely or, quote, very important to how they think about themselves, okay? So what percentage? We have Black, Hispanic, Asian, and white adults, okay? What percentage of each of those, quote, unquote, races feel their race or ethnicity is extremely or very important to them, okay? Let's start at the top. Black adults, 74% say that their race or ethnicity is extremely or very important right here to them. Hispanic adults, 59% say their race or ethnicity is extremely or very important to them. Asian adults, 56%. White adults, 15.
Yep.
15% right here.
Yeah. Now they'll say this is because of power dynamics. That's what they'll say. You have the privilege of not having to be concerned with your skin color because you are in power and you're in control. This is their argument constantly, instead of us just being part of a civilized society. That's the excuse you hear over and over and over again.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the civilized nature of this. People were obviously very, very passionate about this yesterday, and this Karmello Anthony supporter was out, and she was just dumbfounded. She didn't know what to do after this. Let's hear what she had to say.
What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do?
Not stab people.
What?
It
For
seems
starters.
like
the
a
correct
pretty,
answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Teach your kids to not be criminals.
Just teach
Yes.
them how to not get a knife out of their backpack and stab a kid in the heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't be
Bingo.
murderers. Very easy.
I'm lost for it. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more. You can't walk away no more.
No mo. No mo.
Let me ask you
But he
this.
You
didn't.
could have walked away, and
He
if you
didn't
had
walk
walked
away.
away, your
Yeah.
kid would not be in prison.
Yeah.
This is actually very simple math.
They clearly, I mean, I'm borderline convinced listening to them that they truly don't understand what occurred and that they have a very warped idea of the reality of what occurred. You can't walk away anymore. No, you can, and he didn't. That's the crux of the problem. He
Bingo.
didn't. He incited the problem.
Yes, it's very simple. I'm going to help you all out. Real
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
In a situation like this, don't stab someone. In a situation where a
Well,
cop,
fine.
in a situation where a cop is saying, "I need to see your hands on the wheel, and I need you to stop and get out of the car," do that. Talk to a lawyer later. Shut up. Do nothing. Talk to a lawyer later. Maybe the cop did something bad. Great, fine. You can get him in trouble. What you don't do is go and reach for a weapon or try and peel off. Very, very simple things. Those two things have now saved you from any problems. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's amazing the thought process. Like people are like, well, you know, he didn't mean to kill him. Oh, okay, that's
Deep
okay.
in thought, Craig. There he is.
Right. Yeah. Well, we have the powerhouse of intelligence that is Cardi B, who came in and says, Wow, just freaking wow. Disgusting. This is not justice. This is trying to make an example. And to which I would say, yes, you should make an example out of people that stab other people in the hearts at track meets.
Yep.
Just throwing it out there.
I would have said life. I think 35 was light because remember that he's going to get off like in like 17 years.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I would have been more on board for life prison sentence as well. No. Yeah, I am fully on board of making examples out of shitty people. That's why I was all on board for getting for people who got fired for the kind of shit that found them back at their jobs. It's like if their boss saw them do something stupid, I'm like, yeah, well, consequences.
Now, this to me, the first time I remember seeing this, like as a kid growing up, we talk about how great the 90s were, right? And people had forgotten about this, but there were incidents, right? And we saw this in real time happening. And we mentioned O.J. Simpson's earlier and the verdict. And I have this clip here, the live reaction of the O.J. Simpson verdict on the Oprah Winfrey Show right here. Have you guys seen this clip and the reaction to it?
I think I saw it ages ago.
I feel like I've seen it once before, yeah.
Case number BA097211. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson, a human being, as charged in count 1 of the information. Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles, in the matter of the people of the State of California versus Orenthal James Simpson. We, the jury, in the...
At what point, I mean, we got to flip this on people and just start saying you're racist, right? Because that's what it is. It's racist.
No, they are racist. That's correct.
Yeah, 100%, right?
100% correct.
I can't stand the whole idea of, well, you can only be racist if you're white. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It is, yeah.
And that's really what a lot of this comes down to with this car. So this is your first time seeing and hearing all this, Mally.
Yeah.
Your overall thoughts as you've discovered this in real time?
Wow. Well, it makes a whole lot of sense why we're here now. That's for sure, because we have been glorifying these kinds of people for so long and making a light of it or making some kind of like big show out of it. When I was just thinking when that was playing, that's a whole lot of people cheering who weren't there and don't have evidence. I don't typically like to have a whole ton of input on things that I wasn't present for, but when you have extremely hard evidence, like countless witnesses, and yeah, he was stabbed because he's dead, there's your evidence, like, then it's kind of hard to have any kind of different opinion. But in general, that's a whole lot of people who are cheering for something that they have no idea the truth behind what happened.
And don't have no desire to know.
Yeah, no, they have a version of the story that they've convinced themselves is true, and then they're going to just repeat it. And that's what all that side of the aisle does anyways. It's they're professional at it. So, no, my reaction to seeing that is today makes a lot of sense. That's my reaction, and sadly so.
Then you see the response from people who say things like this. Dig Austin Metcalf up and stab his ass again.
Yeah, those are the kind of people that were happy about Charlie.
Look at this. Almost 5,000 people hearted that or laughed at it right there.
That's despicable.
Stop sending your kids to these white schools.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to say, okay, wait, so are they self-suggesting segregation? First question. And second question, that would... Okay, do it to yourselves, I guess.
Yeah, and let me be enormously clear. Again, I am talking about a small section of this group. This is not every minority who's thinking this. There's not, like, even in that audience, you saw a black woman who looked appalled that people were clapping. Again, I'm not saying everybody. But for those who are just like the people that are pro stabbing someone in the heart for no reason, yes, please do not send your kids to white school, Indian school, any school.
And basically, if we can classify a person as an animal because of the way that they act and the way that they do not like they act on every emotion and every whim, like it's an instinct, like they're literally raised in a barn and they don't have any processing or control or filter. Those people should be made an example out of. Those people should be put in front of the crowds and the masses to be mocked. Like, that is, I don't know how anybody would look at what just happened to that poor child and scream anything but justice, because, and like Phoenix said, should have been longer, in my opinion, for the kid.
I think, I wish I could say it's going to get better before it gets worse. But you see a situation like this where these people are so blinded by their hatred that, and they're so consumed with what, people like Jasmine Crockett are telling them, that they're oppressed, that they should feel horrible, and that these people, that they'll never improve their life, and that it's all Whitey's fault. Like, that's so disheartening to hear, because, I've never in my life thought like, oh, it's just so foreign to me as somebody who, I go back to, back when I had Game Attack, and I'm streaming here with my buddies at the time, and the George Floyd thing happens, and we're talking about it on the show, on a stream, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to continue to do what I do. I'm going to treat people good, right? And I had to, and well, I didn't, but I was told to apologize for that. It wasn't good enough to treat people good, or to treat people, you had to be better than that. Be better, right? And the oppression Olympics associated with it, and these people who are so consumed with racism, it's so sad. It's so sad, and I think that's the biggest. I just feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for all of them.
Yeah.
The only touch grass thing I would say to everybody, the most critical thing is that you have to understand that obviously the media, social media, everything like that, and the algorithms reward race wars, right? Like they reward them doing it, and they also reward people like us also equally pointing out, like, look how racist these people are. The touch grass moment is, you have to understand that, again, much like everything, it is a percentage of people. It's not everyone. Yes. If you were to poll, X amount of black people out there who are aware of the thing, you'd find many are on your side and going, yeah, that was appalling. I'm not for that. So you just have to keep in mind, this is not everyone. It's a group of people that are infuriating in what they're saying, but it's a small group.
Mm-hmm. I go back to this idea, and I heard somebody speaking about this idea that there's 330 million people in the United States, right? Let's just say 1% of those people are like that. That's still 30 million people who are crazy. And let's just say it's 0.1%. That's still, 3 million people who are like that. So there's a huge percentage of people, and it is a small percentage, but there's a large number that are driving this hysteria. And it's sad and it's crazy. And I just wish they could do better, Yeah. All right, let's go and move on and with a happy story. With a happy story for you, Mally. We're gonna have a happy story. Yay! But friends, before we do, guess what? I gotta let you know. Today's episode, right now, this next happy story, brought to you by our friends over at Rumble Wallet. I've been talking about this quite a bit. I'm gonna read this a lot. You've been hearing about crypto, right? Crypto, it's been a thing several years now, right? There's a big part people miss. Crypto was created so you can actually own and control your money, right? We talked about this, where you put your money in the bank. You say the wrong thing. We had a guest on earlier who's getting booted from that community. Well, guess what? Banks can boot you from your money. Why would you want that, right? That's what's great about Rumble Wallet and crypto. It's your money. You control it. Nobody's going to take it from you. And you can support creators very easily. The long-term vision, I have the inside track when it comes to Rumble Wallet. The long-term vision, let's create something, an alternative to PayPal. Something where you can go and you can pay for things very easily with your money, with an app. Boom, pop it in right there. You want that t-shirt, you got it. You go to a con, you want to buy a ticket, you can pay for it with Rumble Wallet. That's later down the line. Right now, you can support creators with it, and 100% of your money goes to support them. So if you support with $1, guess what? $1 goes to that creator right there. Not 70% of your dollar, like on YouTube, not 50%. Like over on Twitch. No, 100%. And it's awesome. There's a QR code on your screen right now. We selfishly want to be the #1 supported channel on Rumble with Rumble Wallet. We are very selfish when it comes to that. It's true. Do us a favor. Use the QR code. Download the Rumble Wallet app. check it out. You give it a go. You like it? Awesome. You don't? That's fine. Just hold on to it. Keep it on your phone for a little bit while, okay? Because as this thing's going to roll out, I think you're going to find a lot more uses for it. But you can support us with Rumble Wallet. It's great. Give it a go. Try it. They've been supporting us for months at this point, and they will continue because we are big believers in them. I mentioned us selfishly wanting to be the top Rumble Wallet supported channel on Rumble. Right now, we're number 3. I got confirmation of that. That just won't do. We're not going to say we're the number 3 video game podcast on God's green earth. No. We're going to say we're the number 1, and we're the number 1 Rumble supported show on Rumble. So do us a favor, download the Rumble Wallet app. We'd really appreciate it. Once again, they support us, so please consider supporting them. Thanks, guys. All right. Great stuff right there. Appreciate you. Mally, are you ready for some happiness?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Are we doing the dead YouTubers thing?
No.
But she's not even happy about this either.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess I am.
You're not excited about. Do you not want to talk about Nintendo Switch 2?
Oh, she wants to talk about it, all right.
About it.
Ooh. She's not excited about it.
I don't know if it's all positive.
Yeah.
What? 12 sports total?
Oh, watch them. Watch them, and you tell me if you have positive things to say.
Well, boxing is fun. It's like
yeah, that's fine. Let it play. Let it play.
I'm right where you were too. Yep.
Table tennis. Yep. I'm on board with this. Sounds good.
I'm
Sounds good. Yes.
Game. Love that.
Sounds good. Yes. Archery. We've seen this before. Wii Sports Resort.
Is the next one like cut your kid's dick off and make them a woman? Is that the next?
No. That'd be a very odd
thing. Okay.
Country, yes. Tennis, great one. Volleyball, interesting. Doing
new.
A little bump.
Love that.
Set
new.
And spike.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Bring
it wouldn't be Wii
classics.
Sports without bowling, of course. Yeah, gotta have it. Love that.
Absolutely. Basketball. Basketball's a weird one.
This one's a favorite for me, honestly. I do 3-point on this. It's great.
Okay.
Love golf.
Golf, bringing it back. Phoenix, what do you think about the game selection here so far?
Boy, howdy! I got to tell you, Craig. So far, I'm very excited.com about this. This does look like fun. Yeah.
This is good. Well, let's continue.
Yeah.
See, I think we're at 9 right now.
Wow.
Then we have that's right, thumb wrestling.
Yeah.
What do you think with this one, Phoenix?
Yeah.
You've kind of lost me here, but I'd like to stay on board.
And then we got skateboarding, which is
I'm like less mad at this, but okay.
Do look at that. And then we have what essentially is
Tower
wave
cruising.
race.
I think was on it before, so that's cute.
Wave race. And then
I love
flying
the planes. I've always been a big fan of the aerial
plane ones too.
Sports.
So is it just the thumb wrestling that's the problem?
And this one.
Oh, and jump rope.
But you're not even jumping. What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's the jump rope and the thumb wrestling that are giving me heart palpitations. Because those aren't sports. They're not sports.
Oh, that's true. I can understand that. Thumb wrestling is not a sport. I will go to my grave.
And then also
with
they
that one.
replaced like baseball and sword fighting and frisbee, which are all definitively better
good point.
than fucking thumb wrestling. Or
don't
this,
forget,
which
they
isn't even
did
jump rope. I
sword
would have
fighting.
counted it for Wii Fit. Been like, oh, okay, if I have to jump to no, you're just doing this. This is not a sport.
Wait, but they didn't have sword fighting in there at all, did they?
No, that won't.
Not
now,
that.
someone
That's
did
my
remind me-
favorite one.
that's-
I will cut
know.
everybody.
Someone did remind me that's in the first Nintendo Sports sword fighting, and this is the Sports Resort.
Yeah,
So-
no. Nintendo Sports Resort has sword fighting because I am a champion.
Yeah,
The one we
Resort
just
is what
watched?
introduced
Yeah.
sword fighting.
Oh,
it was
yeah, no, I'm saying
sports have
Nintendo
boxing.
Nintendo Switch Sports, the first one that we did on this system. Yeah, it has it there, but they didn't put it in this one, and everybody.
Well, it
was mad
belongs
about
in Resort. It's the Resort.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
fuck
I
this.
thought
This is
because
why we
they
don't
brought
get a
back
Switch
boxing.
I'm gonna
I
stick
thought
with my
because they
Wii.
brought back boxing that they would bring back baseball, and I loved baseball in the first, just the regular Wii Sports. I loved that, so
You ready for my quick opinion?
yes.
Yes, Phoenix.
I bet you it's going to be a DLC.
Oh,
I bet you that's exactly what they're going to do.
No, he's
Can
gonna
I-
buy another freaking Switch 2 just for the DLC, aren't you?
That is a good point. I probably should.
Can I actually have a
You may,
have a
Craig.
hot opinion here? Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate that. I think that thumb wrestling is going to be the sleeper hit when it comes to this, and that everyone's going to like. I'm going to tell you this right now. We're going to do a competition on this game,
oh,
and we may just have 5 straight days of thumb wrestling.
I'm busy.
And I love how accessible thumb wrestling is between two human beings, and we will do it digitally, and I love that.
Yeah. Can I just say how I love how there's a whole meme coming out of this little trailer? Like, you guys have seen that, right?
Yeah.
Where they've actually, this
Oh
here,
yeah!
I have
Oh
it
my gosh!
muted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's him. Look
Wait,
what's he
wait,
doing.
wait.
Look.
Yeah, we're gonna get clips to that music.
Dude, yeah. No, and honestly, if they download it or if they have it as a DLC, I'll be obviously mad I have to spend more money, but at least it'll be present. Thumb wrestling was just a bad. I want to fire the guy who suggested thumb wrestling. That was bad.
Some guy dying on his deathbed now. Matt is like, you're fired anyway.
He should be. I would fire him post-mortem because that's a bad decision.
Mally?
And then, okay, I have a second complaint. I don't
On
know.
his tombstone, Mally says, "Get
second grievance." I had a lot to say. I messaged Blabs in all caps and I said, I don't normally ask this blatantly for things to be on the show, but I need to talk about this.
Okay.
The second thing was that, and I've seen a lot of other people talk about this, they didn't bring the Mii's back. And the island looks wrong. The island does not look like...
It doesn't look like the island?
Woohoo Island, but it does not look like Woohoo Island. They're missing, like, the whole port and all the town. It's all gone. And they're not Mii's, despite... Because you would have been like, oh, they moved on to the Sport Mates. No, in Tamagotchi Life that came out very recently, they brought the Mii's back. So you're like, oh, well, they're still using Mii's. And then in the most iconic game for Mii's, the sports games, the Wii sports games, they don't bring back Mii's. They have these sports mates. And I just feel like there was so much more lore and fan support for the Mii's. Like I don't know if anybody else knows the memes on Matt. Matt is like the ultimate Mii. You fight on everything. He's level 10 in every of the games that you fight. It's Matt is the one that you go against. He's not in it because they don't do Mii's. It's just
Real quick, this could be incorrect. Yes, the new sports game on the Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, allows players to use their classic Mii characters. It will be an option for that.
But you don't play against them. I think you play against the sport mates. So like the town is like, I'm being very picky, but the town is still made up of the sport mate things rather than the
It
Mii's.
supports
This is
classic
just a
Mii's
giant
as playable
marketing.
options.
No, this is just a giant marketing for the Wii superior than the Switch 2. That's all I'm hearing. That's all
I mean, that's
hearing.
where I'm at, yeah. I did hear that you can play as them, like, as you, because if they're in your
Okay.
system. But as far as the town playing around,
Yeah,
I feel like they really
superior.
messed up the flow of what that game was based on and the lore for it. And there was a really big cult following for the Wii Sports, Woohoo Island, everything in that, and they just messed it up. So I'm excited for the sport, some of them. And then the rest is kind of eh. There's my take, sorry.
No, that's fair.
I think there's someone who was like, there's like 3 people in America that were born without thumbs that are like, finally, I can finally participate in thumb wrestling. They just made them very excited.
Yeah.
If you
I've always
participate
wanted to
without your thumb,
partake.
let's just say you use your pointer finger instead of your thumb, is that disqualification in Wii Sports?
It's finger pointing.
Oh.
I'm telling you right now,
'Cause you
I
point.
think I am going
guard.
to. I really do. I think that thumb wrestling is going to be the big winner. It is. It's going to be the big winner. All right. Let's go ahead and move on real quick. Let's get a couple supers, and then let's move on to today in gaming history. First,
I can't
we have-
believe you're gonna make Mally skip over Toy Story Porsche and a popcorn bucket. Whatever, man. Anyway.
Oh my God.
You know, I
Labs,
did try for
read
you,
some
Mally.
supers while I get them in. Let's go.
That's
Go ahead,
right.
Read some supers.
Anyway, Gear for $2.80 says, excited for the new Crazy Taxi game, but I'm so disappointed in Sega for kicking Mia. They can label her as a totalitarian, but that was disgusting. Thank you very much. Cyber for 2 says, I did a panel about Kingdom Hearts and paid a tribute to Leonard Nimoy. Zernord, I think is how you say his name. I'm not sure. Sorry. Rip at the Katsucon Alticon and Magfest. Hashtag Firebabs. For what? What'd I do this time? Gear for $1.12 says, thank you, Blabs 007. And he sent, 20 flower emotes. And he says, Final Fantasy. There's $1.12 for Final Fantasy. Because I read his all in caps super chat. Rees for 1 says, Chrome is a resource hog. Go Brave. Yeah, maybe you should try that, Craig. Try using
I
Brave.
tried
instead
Brave
of Chrome.
before. I'm using.
Yeah, but that
I'm
was on
using
your old.
Chrome-
That was on your old one, wasn't it?
Well, I'm using Chrome based off of Phoenix's suggestions.
No. I'd use Brave. Just my personal 2 cents with Chrome. Anyway, Ninja for 10 on Kick says Xenosaga. Sweet! Just kidding. Divide this up between Halo, Metal Gear Solid, Ninja Gaiden, and Einhander. We're not doing that. And you can't do that anyway. Worthy One for 10 says, now listen, I love Kingdom Hearts. It's my top 20. With that said, there would be no Kingdom Hearts without Final Fantasy. Give Final Fantasy that W. Let's go. That's 10 for FF. Aiden for 2 says, Karmello screwed up his future. He couldn't control his ego, and he'll pay the price, which will cost him his freedom. If he listened, he wouldn't go to prison. I has no face for 20 says Richard High, aka Angry Cops here on YouTube, has a very professional review of the case back when the police report was first released. He also explains Texas self-defense while being a Buffalo SVU detective at the time. Oran for 10 says, don't have sympathy for Anthony's mother. Their family raised thousands for the trial, and Karmello had a public defender. The family profited from their kid's crime. 10 for Kingdom Hearts.
More than thousands. They're up to close to 1 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did not talk about that side of it. Yeah.
I has no face for 5 says, this on my previous for Kingdom Hearts. That's another 5 for Kingdom Hearts right there. Hippo Law for $5.27 says, happy birthday, Phoenix. No offense, but you look like you're younger with a beard. Mally, your enthusiasm won me over, so you get to choose where this goes.
Kingdom Hearts.
That's $5.27 for Kingdom Hearts. Tenarian for 10 says, never been happier to live in one of the whitest places on earth. There's no race tensions. If there's not that many races and murders that only happen once in a lifetime. For Final Fantasy, that's 10 for Final Fantasy. Right. For 10 says, there was a trans woman, VTuber on X, that agreed with Mia, and people were telling him that he should be offended. True tolerance, don't you know? For Xenosaga. Insulin for 5 says, fuck around, find out. Enough said. Difference was OJ's team just put enough doubt out there, and my username is pronounced Insulin, but it has a Sugarfoot. 5 for Final Fantasy.
I see. And I like it.
See.
Labs, I want to let you know, I've been looking for the popcorn bucket intro for the last 3 minutes, and I
think it was removed a while ago, right?
Yeah, we did. I don't. You got rid of it on streaming. It's like you did that,
no.
Craig, not me.
But you lost it, Blabs. You said that
it's
you
in
lost it
Drive
on your
somewhere.
computer.
And then I did delete it off my PC because I didn't want it anymore. Craig had it on StreamYard.
I wanted it.
Why would you want it?
Mally, who's really the bad guy here? All right, can we just be really honest about this?
I advocated for Mally to have popcorn bucket talk.
I heard my name somewhere else. I got it.
That's what I thought.
It's my fault. I take full responsibility.
Yeah, I has no face for 5 says, reverse the colors and they would have been demanding blood. Kingdom Hearts for 5. Lark for 10 says, the girl I have a crush on in middle school introduced me to both games. I did not get the girl, but got Tifa as a waifu. I like Kingdom Hearts gameplay more than Final Fantasy. Put mine in for Xenosaga. No. Mark Reality says, jump rope equals boob bobbing. Mark Reality also says, Mally has to mow the lawn on Thumb Wrestling Day. And Commenter Fan for 5 says, Mahang Thumb Wrestler is a professional sport. Look up World Thumb Wrestling Championships, Thumb War, and National Digit Wrestling Association. It's awesome. National Digit Wrestling Association. That's great. And Tim Lee for 5s, can you guys make an AI video with DSP playing thumb wrestling for Mally?
No.
Maybe we should invite DSP to our thumb wrestling tournament and see how well that goes.
I can't attend.
What? Oh. Okay.
I'll be sick that day. I got to take my grandmother to the vet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something.
Well, I would say it's time for popcorn bucket talk. So
but Craig deleted the asset after my hard work.
Here's an asset.
What the hell is she talking about?
It's also a good intro. Just leave that. Yeah, that works.
That works.
Hey, Mally, did you see the new Odyssey popcorn bucket? It's of a horse.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
With popcorn coming out of it.
It's a Trojan horse.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, it's a kangaroo.
It also looks like a chocolate bunny.
Oh,
and I kind of want
look
chocolate.
good. That looks really weird. Okay.
What's the horse standing on? A large dick? Like, what are we doing?
Wow.
I'm upset that that's where the popcorn comes out. Because also, again, it holds like a whole 5 pieces of popcorn.
That is popcorn bucket talk.
I don't care.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Plus, was there more that I missed?
No, when you were gone, we had Mally step in as an emergency guest, and we did like a plethora of popcorn buckets then. But this one was just announced yesterday, so I figured we had to talk about it because it looked funny.
Well, yesterday they also put out a new Lightning McQueen popcorn bucket because it was the 20th anniversary of Cars yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I mean, this is a legit question. How come we don't get inundated? We have to be the largest show that discusses popcorn buckets every 2 weeks.
Why aren't they sending us the reviews? I reviewed the shit out of that. Let's go.
Just saying, we should probably have a popcorn bucket PR person.
I was just thinking that we need to do like bucket unboxings or something like that.
Melly, you're up.
I'll work on it. I'll get the hop 2. Yep.
Sounds good. All right. Well, let's hop to today in gaming history.
What about Mally's Porsche Toy Story car?
I appreciate you. You fought hard, girl.
I did try for you, Mally.
I got you.
What?
I appreciate it.
Oh.
Damn it, Blacks. Yes, there's Disney Porsches. Yeah, because again, they're working with F1, and so I know they do a lot of more car designs and merch for that now. And then also, again, the 20th anniversary of Cars yesterday, so it was really cute. They did a collab, but I guess Toy Story is also in it.
The Venn diagram of the Porsche and hysterical Toy Story fan is like
gotta be slim.
For that one billionaire out there who's got time and money to spend.
Well, when you throw enough brand names into something, everybody's going to be on it. I mean, Toy Story 5 probably wasn't going to get the attention it was until they hired Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And now it's popular, so.
Right. So, okay. Hold on. Can I just
I don't even know why they made a Toy Story car. Like, what does that have to do with anything right now?
It only would be really cool if it had wings on the Porsche and be like...
I mean, that'd be cool.
Like
I still don't know
Lightyear.
what. Yeah, I mean, yes, but why Porsche?
And it'd be really cool if they made it fly and just go off a cliff and just watch it drop.
God, they're flying. Hire Red Bull to do a stunt with it, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like Mission Impossible style with Tom Cruise. Just jumps off a cliff.
Okay, let's just do a little diagram of this really fast. Okay, we have this wonderful Porsche here. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
All right. Then we got the level of obsessed Toy Story fans here.
Yes.
Right. We got Toy Story fans. Okay, they're out here ready to go. They love Toy Story. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And then we have like these are just your general Toy Story fans. Then we have
Toy Stum.
Yeah. Toy Story. Right, there we go.
What is Toy Stum?
That helps.
Toy Stum 5.
Toy Stum 5. Okay. Then you have your Porsche 911 fans.
And they're like eyeballs.
Yes.
All right. Porsche fans. I spelled that wrong. It's Porsche. Porsche. Porsche 911
Porsche
fans.
911.
Okay.
Oh God.
And let's do a little Venn diagram of this here. Okay, so we're gonna take this.
Okay.
Let's see how big of an audience it is. Right, we have this right here, which would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more like.
Keep going.
Yep.
You keep going.
Yep.
No, they shouldn't even be touching.
That's right. Yeah.
I would argue they should be far away from each other.
Yeah, probably. 1 pixel, less than a pixel. I'm like watching the X and Y up top to see.
There it is.
One
right
guy
there.
in America screening finally.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is right there. We have
Pretty
the
accurate
final
overlap.
Venn diagram.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, it happens to be Mally, which is good. It's Mally
you guys
Mouse
know I am
right here.
huge fans of both Porsche and the upcoming Toy Story 5. That's where
There's
I sit.
Mally right there.
That's me. You got a picture and everything.
Wait, I just realized that does not look very good.
No, that
looks like-
does look like she has giant.
Congrats on the
Follow-up
assets, Mally.
to being called a dead hooker. This is a fabulous follow-up. Honestly.
We treat our guests very good here on our
Right?
show.
So loved.
Very
Put her in
swell.
a dress.
I think we need
right
to let
here.
God.
That's a tree. You gave her a tree stump.
No, she's got
Oh
feet.
my God, Craig.
What?
Ryan.
What do you mean? What?
Please add tiny little hands on the sides of There we go.
They look like in like what's the fucking
You know, it's
girl
missing
in
a sun
Willy
beaming
Wonka who
down
looks
on her.
like a blueberry. I look like her, but it's just very regionalized.
Oh, from the chocolate, Charlie in the
Yes.
Chocolate Factory. The girl who blows up in a blueberry.
Yeah, what's her name? Yeah.
You know what I
Veronica.
appreciate most about this is
No.
that you actually
Gloria?
said this
Violet.
looks like you. Like that's
Violet.
awesome. I love
Yeah,
that
oh.
you thought that looks like you.
Well, I was gonna play along with it until I was offended, and now we're here.
I appreciate that you have a tattoo of Toy Story 5. I'm sorry, Toy Stum 5 and
Porsche 911.
I have like the most like
Here, we'll
tattoos of
we'll put some
Porsche and Toy Story 5.
We'll put some like Inyas and
I have like 2 no regrets tattoos, and they're the
It looks like a little face right there, actually. There we go. Do a little face
We have
inside of
two
it. Okay, anyways. All right. Hey, people come to us for gaming news, so let's do some gaming news.
This is a
All right,
gaming
here we go.
podcast.
That's correct.
#1 video game podcast in God's Green Earth.
Today, in gaming history, with Blabs.
I like orange.
She sure does.
I do. I'm wearing orange right now.
I know.
Anywhere else?
All right, Blabs, what do we got today?
Okay, so today is June 10th, which means Castlevania Circle of the Moon was released back in 2001. I don't know why I don't have a parentheses at the back of that. We're just gonna ignore that, you know. Don't mind that. It's fine. Super Mario Advance was released in 2001 as well. And then, guys, isn't it crazy how Mind's Eye already came out 1 year ago today? Do you guys remember that giant ass flop?
I sure do.
It was 1 year ago already?
Yeah, I Googled this already. It's verified games.
Shut up.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Wow. Well, some noticeable games. By the way, all those very notable, Blabs. But some other noticeable games that you missed today here on June 10th. No?
No, there's one. I have one.
There's a few. Let's see. Super Mario Advance. Outlaw Golf. Released 24 years ago. Phoenix, you have like 14
cares
copies
about golf? Am I right?
No,
if it's not in the sports resort, who cares?
Blabs, this is not golf. It's Outlaw Golf. Here.
What,
Phoenix,
like
do
you
have 2
bad
copies of
boy?
that.
Like, what are we doing?
I bet you do have 2 copies of Outlaw Golf.
Yeah, but you also have like 3 copies of Twilight, like seen it. So really,
That would be 5 copies to be more precise.
5 now. Why?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Also, Xenoblade Chronicles released for the Wii 16 years ago.
Purchasing on eBay every 5 minutes.
Seen it is so old. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Duke Nukem Forever. Released 15 years ago. A game that even when that came out, we were like, this game is not very good. But I think a little nostalgia has been brushed over people when it comes to Duke Nukem Forever, and that it's a bad game that people still kind of enjoy.
Yeah,
you can pee in the game, which is great.
Exactly.
Super Bear Adventure, right there for the Android.
What do we care? It's Android.
Okay.
Ooh, Ratchet and Clank ripped apart.
No. But the USA one tomorrow. Spoilers.
Oh, okay. Got it.
right.
Nice save.
Right.
Oh, that's that.
What are you doing? Get out of here! Stop it! You jerk! You just spoiled everything.
You spoiled it.
I didn't spoil the other 2, did I, Craig?
Okay. What game were you looking for there, Mally?
It was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. Well, sorry you're on the show tomorrow, Mally.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry you're not on the show tomorrow.
But yeah,
Mally.
no.
Retard.
I know. Darn.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's today in video game history for everybody. I know you're really excited about that. Way to go, Blabs.
Thank you.
Great job. All right. We need to get an update from Phoenix on where we're currently standing with our Kingdom Hearts versus Final Fantasy Showdown. Now, Mally, I have some bad news for you. I think it's an absolute ass kicking, but I don't know.
It is an ass kicking, yes. We've got $54.27. Can't even buy a copy of Kingdom Hearts with that versus $308.15 for Final Fantasy franchise.
Well, let's see how this goes because we have some supers here that could even things up. Starting with Tenarian, who says, for Final Fantasy, because of the classic ones, this is the most I've donated in a while, so I attached my own reward. Turns out her real name is Sophia, and she is very much an actual woman, Phoenix. Do we have a photo of this, Blabs, that you want to share from Tenarian? That I feel like it's important.
It's just Pappy, but like blonde. Hang on, I can pull it up right fast. Here it is.
That'd be great.
Here it is. Oh my God, StreamYard has too many clicks.
Oh, did they AI Poppy and turn her blonde?
Yeah, it's like Pappy, but not.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Firth came in with 10, says, love your show. Missed you, Craig. Happy birthday, Phoenix. Please put 10 on Final Fantasy, since I played Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation 1 in the late 90s after meeting my better half. Hey, thank you very much for the kind words watching the show, and congratulations on finding your better half. It's wonderful. We appreciate that greatly. St. D came in, says, hand sanitizer is mandatory for thumb wrestling. $1 for Final Fantasy. Commodore fan says, Craig, also check out Chrome. Let's see, the flags to make sure GPU hardware acceleration and 2D rasterization and canvas acceleration are turned on, then reboot it if you use Chrome. I'll do that. I'm going to make sure I
Something is
that.
weird because you're on supercomputer, correct?
I am.
Supercomputer should be able to handle that.
Okay.
We'll need to
Unless Craig did the Craigathon on it and he ruined it already.
I didn't do anything. I didn't ruin anything.
Do you always just like hit install on random sites and like?
Well, I mean, I do visit a lot of things on the black market in Poland.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so there's that. Yeah. Uncle came in with 20 Swedish krones. Says, should a Phoenix test popcorn buckets? Okay, thank you. We'll keep that in mind. Love Me Touch Me with 100 kicks. Thank you very much for the kicks over there. Love to see our kick friends live and in person over there. Zimaru came in and says, Kingdom Hearts was first announced when I was in middle school. My 13-year-old brain thought it was the dumbest, cringiest thing I've ever heard of. Still do. $5 for Final Fantasy. How do you really feel about that? I think you actually hurt Mally.
Yeah, that was a little hurtful.
Ten Lee came in with 2, says that drawing is either 2 boobs or balls plus a rocket. Oh.
Poor Mally.
Oh.
We love you, Mally.
Rocket balls.
Thanks.
I don't see the rocket here.
I see a tree stump.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's get a
that's
final.
Okay.
Let's get a final tally here, Phoenix, to decide once again which truly is superior, Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy. And what we're really saying here, which truly is superior, Mally or the entire internet?
What?
Oh. Whoops, I'm sorry to deliver this news, Mally. It is $54.27 for Kingdom Hearts, $324.15 for the Final Fantasy franchise, which of course means that the winner is in fact Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy takes it over Kingdom Hearts. To accept on behalf of Final Fantasy, Mally Mouse.
Kingdom Hearts will always be better, and it's okay to be wrong.
Atta girl.
Way to go home a winner there, Mally. That's
how you do it.
Tenarian came in with 10 just now. Says, tell Blabs the Zoomer that not everything is AI. That's an actual Poppy, but more recent with dyed blonde hair and in another location. Oh.
I didn't say it was AI, did I?
I did. I think
you had questioned if it was, but it did look AI to me.
Yes. Thank you,
Take
Tenarian.
that, Tenarian.
Yeah, Tenarian. Yeah. Also, Christopher came in and picked up a side-scroller's unisex hoodie. Thank you for that. It says, hi, side-scrollers. Hope you had a great day, and happy birthday, Phoenix. Don't know if this counts towards today's showdown, but I want to vote for Final Fantasy. Well, you did it, Christopher. You picking up that hoodie over at sidescrollersmerch.com. That's a great thing. By the way, we're going to be launching some new merch later this year. Very excited for that. We're going to put a little more emphasis on that. Make sure you guys get the good stuff. Commodore fan says it's Chrome. It's Chrome. It has a GPU blacklist and does not always see your GPU, so you have to force it so it does not peg out your computer or some of its cores. All right, I'm going to do that here shortly. Thank you, Commodore fan. That is a great place to wrap today, guys. Very excited because tomorrow we're going to be joined at 11 a.m. with
Kirsha.
The butter Kirsha. Maybe I don't think it's gonna be butter Kirsha.
Probably not. I just really like that photo, so I just keep using it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I used it on a thumbnail when she was here last time.
It's always a pleasure to have her on. And it's always a pleasure to have you, Mally. You have anything good coming up that you want to share with everybody?
Oh, well, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I am approaching the end of the first game, and I will be playing some more of that this week. I'm about to beat Halloween Town, which is like one of the last Disney Worlds, I think, in the first game, and then we're moving on. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm posting on all my platforms as usual. I'm streaming later today, so.
Excellent. Well, we'll put obviously links down below in the description for Mally. You can always find her. And once again, thanks to everybody who popped in today. Big thanks to our new friend Mai, who came in and shared her story about being canceled by the incredibly welcoming and very respectful psychos on the internet, which was great. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. Do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Videos from the show posted throughout the day over on our YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys popping in and watching those. If you ever miss a segment, that's a great place to do it. Hit the thumbs up button when you do that. We'll be back tomorrow. But until then, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.